Today on MOE'S Toy Room, we're going to unbox from Mattel and their WWE Legends Elite Collection. Here comes Series 14's Mean Mark Callous, aka The Undertaker. Hey everyone, welcome to another edition of MOE'S Toy Room, come from my room to yours. And today we're going to take a look at Mattel's WWE Legends Elite Collection Series 14. Here is Mean Mark Callous, aka The Undertaker. You can see him kicking back behind his window of pain, locked in his plastic prison, as he brings two alternate hands. One bare and one with his glove on. This is the Mark Callous from WCW, part of the Skyscrapers, who used to team with Dangerous Danny Spivey. They were really big back then, and they were managed by Teddy Long, of all things, believe it or not. But you can see him right here. Looks like he brings soft goods with him. This looks exactly like him. Oh my goodness, the picture on here looks exactly like this figure. This is just purely amazing. Mattel did really good work on this. These are hitting stores now. We picked this up at Target probably yesterday, I believe, and it is $19.99, and they tended to have about 6 of them. So hit up your local Targets. He shouldn't be hard to find. He is hitting stores now. This is for ages 8 and up. You can see it. We're going to turn it right here to the side. You can see Mean Mark Callous, aka The Undertaker. And then you can see him on the back with some of his stats. You could Photoshop that right there if you would like. And in this assortment, there is the Road Dogg, Mark Callous, of course, Edge, and China. We have already reviewed China, so you can look at that review. It was right before this one going to my library. You could check that out. The late Joni, rest in peace. Today is about Mean Mark Callous, The Undertaker. This is how he looked when he first broke in, believe it or not. I think he actually wore a mask down in CWA for a while, maybe. And then they brung him out as Mark Callous. I'm not sure. You could correct me if I'm wrong. Leave comments in the comments down below. But here is early... I don't even think The Undertaker was even thought of right here. This is Mean Mark Callous from the Skyscrapers, who used to team with Danny Spivey. All right, folks, we want to kick it off. And first off, we would love to congratulate Mean Mark Callous from us here at MOE'S Toy Room on a historic career. There's none better at it. He is probably the most loyal employee in the history of the WWE, WWF of all time. And he deserved to be in the WWE Hall of Fame, if not have his own wing. This guy has been the staple and the face of WWE for decades. And as a loyal employee, yeah, there's none better at that than Mark Callous, aka The Undertaker. All right, folks, tail of the tape. He is checking in from bottom of foot to top of head. This is a big figure, 7.5 inches tall. Yeah, you heard that right. Okay, and then if you look at centimeters wise, he's about 19 centimeters. Okay, so he also brings a Legends card. You could see that back there. I put it back like that. You could get it behind him to look like that. He also brings 2 alternate hands. This is what they look like. Okay. This is a historic figure due to the fact that he used to team with Danny Spivey in old WCW, and they were managed by Teddy Long. But Danny Spivey also teamed as one of the Skyscrapers with Sid Vicious at one time. Yeah, this Skyscrapers thing, Mattel, give us a 3-pack. Give us Psycho Sid, Mark Callous, Danny Spivey, Skyscrapers. Give us a 4-pack. Screw it. Put Teddy Long in there. Hell yeah. Let's do this thing. Legend 4-pack, Skyscrapers. There you have it. All right, but this right here is about The Undertaker. He brings soft goods. He brings his little vest that he's wearing. He brings his chaps that are on. You can see that's how they used to come out. And they used to raise some hell. Okay. He has this thing going on right here. I don't know what this is. I think it's caught up in his hand. Oh, yeah. It's just a piece of the plastic from the box. He's minty fresh. Yeah, like I said, we found him after I found the China. A day after that, I already filmed that hunt. But I wasn't filming this hunt. I was very surprised at that. Yeah, and first moment I got him, got to see him, I picked him up. I can't believe that I now own a Mark Callous figure. All right, folks, so now that you have a turn, let's check out his likeness. Look at that, okay? And then when you look at that, you could easily transform this figure if you wanted to, put the cape and everything on him of some of the WWE Undertaker figures and put the hat on him. And you could easily have an old school looking Undertaker due to the fact that the head sculpt is so amazing. You could have an early Undertaker. Just putting it out there, folks, just putting it out there. All right, so let's see how far his head goes down. Mark Callous's head goes down really good. Does not look up, nor does it can go all the way around if you want it to, but his hair in the back is just in the way. You could see that right there. And then if you want, his arms will go up and around, yeah, easily. He also has bicep swivel, very stiff figure, double jointed elbows. You can see that. You can see the extender right there. Okay. No swivel at the elbow. Very good hand movement right there. You can see the hinge work in there. Really nice. Same as the other arm. Even though it has the pad right there, you still get really good movement on that double jointed elbow. And look at the movement on the hand. Very, very nice. You wonder why he keeps hitting that ab crunch, because he has a really good ab crunch. Does not have any swivel right below the chest, but he does have swivel at the waist, which is really cool. And obviously the Undertaker works out. Okay, leg movement really nice. No upper thigh swivel on that one. Looks like he has double jointed knees. Okay, and then as far as the kick, that's what we're going to get out of him. There you go, side Bruce Lee, side kick right there. And does he has swivel at the boot. Okay. And then to get his feet to go down, you got to really pull on him because his figure is very stiff. And then you could pop him back in place. All right, folks. So that is my review of Mark Callous. Let's take a look at him, what he looks like without his chaps and his vest. All right, folks, so here he is without his vest and his chaps. I put on his alternate hands, so I took the closed hands off. That's how he looks there. But I do want to apologize. I made a mistake and said that he does not have upper thigh swivel, and he does. I just couldn't see it. Very nice figure. And this figure right now has all the bells and whistles to it. Very impressed with this figure. This could be a runner-up for one of my action figures of the year for 2022. It really can. I love the way this figure is. It stands on its own. Very nice. The likeness is super. Just looks fantastic. Here he is next to the Ultimate Warrior as the Intercontinental Champion. This figure is also from Mattel, and you could easily see the size difference of this mean Mark Callous next to the Ultimate Warrior from Mattel also. Here he is scale-wise next to AEW's Darby Allin action figure. Yeah, you could see the difference. That would probably be the way that they would look if they were staring at each other across the ring. Here he is next to the Fiend Bray Wyatt. Yeah, this, if you guys had a chance to see that WrestleMania where Bray Wyatt went against The Undertaker. That is one of my favorite WrestleMania matches. It sounds a little strange, but I absolutely loved it. And The Undertaker himself said if there was a superstar that he would love to see return back to WWE, it would be Bray Wyatt. And I think it's because of the respect that he had for him, working with him as a performer, as an athlete, and as a person. I would love to see Bray Wyatt come back and bring that darkness back to the WWE now that The Undertaker is in the Hall of Fame. That would be really cool. So WWE, work something out with Bray Wyatt, Bray Rotundo, and please bring back the Fiend character because we need something that's somewhat close to an Undertaker figure in the WWE to keep that darkness alive in that one corner of the WWE that we absolutely need. We need that that over-the-top character, and I think Bray Wyatt could be that next big thing. Here he is next to the Undertaker retro figure right there. You can see the two. I love these little figures. They look exactly like the old, what are they, old Hasbro figures? Yeah, I love them. And I have a bunch of the Hasbro figures too. But this figure just has me cracking up laughing just right next to a big mean Mark Callous, The Undertaker. Yeah, so he would go from this and turn into that. All right, folks, so that'll do it from Moe's Toy Room to yours. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications so that way you know when the next video like this one hits. You can also follow us on Instagram at Moe's Toys. It's MOE'S, Moe's Toys on Instagram. You can check us out on TikTok as well. Head over to Moe's Toy Room. We are there. And right here on YouTube, we are Moe's Toy Room. So subscribe today so that way you don't miss another video coming your way. So from Moe's Toy Room to yours, everyone, good night.